We want you to take a look at this video I'm about to show you. Look at this. Flames from this apartment fire shooting into the early morning sky. This video was sent to us from someone who lives at Magnolia Point Apartments in Madison. Right now, several people are still displaced after that fire destroyed at least one unit, we're told, and damaged others. WAAY 31's Rodnea Ross was on the scene all this morning. She's been gathering information, talking to witnesses as well. She joins us again live. Rodnea, what have you learned?
Well, Pat, in the last 15 to 20 minutes, Madison fire crews actually left the scene once again. They had come back out to put up some more tape and to check and see if it's okay for residents that live on the other side of the building to go back into their units. Now, I do want to take a step behind the camera for a moment just so I can give you guys a better look at the damage that this fire caused. Now, again, that fire started on the second floor in a second story unit, and you can see that this unit is now completely destroyed. Now, I spent the whole entire morning talking to people who live here about what they heard, what they saw, what they smelled, and they all tell me one thing: they're very grateful no one was seriously hurt, but they are very curious to know exactly how this fire started.
I heard someone scream fire, so I looked up and I could see the fire coming out the rooftop of the unit.
Lacey Logue lives at Magnolia Point Apartment and shot the video you're looking at now. Firefighters tell me the fire started in a unit on the second floor and left residents of 16 units displaced. Logue told me seeing people run from their homes was unreal.
People with no shoes and, you know, in their pajamas and things like that, and it just seemed like it wasn't, you know, really true, but
I talked to a girl who lives in the unit right under the one that caught fire. She wasn't home when the fire started, but came after her roommates called her.
Expecting maybe like the outsides to be a little burn, a small fire. I was not expecting the entire thing to just be gone.
Dubas told me she was shocked at the damage, but grateful for one thing.
My initial response was, oh my gosh, are my cats okay? They are.
While Dubas got lucky, the person who lived in that burned unit was not. That person's dog died in the fire. Now neighbors are curious how this got started. I talked to Madison Fire about the next steps in the process, and they told me that will be the investigation.
Marshal's office will work with the apartment managers here and the apartment folks here to make sure that these people can get back in as soon as possible.
Now, I did talk to the property manager. She told me that they are working with the residents now to figure out the next steps. We also know that the Red Cross is assisting all of those people. And one last thing, I did see the firefighters allowing some people to go into their units to retrieve some of their belongings, but it's still at this point unclear exactly which residents those were. Reporting live in Madison, Rodnea Ross, WAAY 31 News.
Okay, Rodnea, thanks so much. We'll, of course, keep a close watch on